A car is usually driven along the whole of a 6 kilometre stretch of road at a constant speed of 30 metres per second. On one occasion there were some roadworks, and part of the journey the speed is reduced as shown in the speed time graph. The rest of the 6 kilometres is travelled at 30 metres per second. How much more time did the journey take on this occasion? Okay, so let's just consider the first occasion, the normal, where we drive at 6 kilometres at 30 metres per second. We know that speed is distance divided by time. We've got to be a little bit careful because we've got 6 kilometres and metres per second. So to make sure you make the units consistent. So rearranging this, we get that time is distance over speed. So it's going to be 6,000. 1 kilometre is equal to 1,000 metres. So make that 6,000 over 30 metres. That makes the units consistent, and that's going to give a time of 200 seconds. All right, now what we're going to do is work out the time taken when we have this sort of change of speed here given in the graph, which is for 50 seconds, because it goes from 50 to 100, so it's for a time period of 50 seconds. So what we're going to do is work out the distance that these represent. Okay, so for 50 seconds there is a change from the constant speed of 30 metres per second. This is given in the graph. We know that distance on a speed time graph is the area under the curve or under the graph. So if we split it up, we've got a trapezium. So from 50 to 60, we'll call this A. Distance A will be 30 plus 10. And this length here will be 10 because it's 10 seconds. So times 10, we need to divide it by 2 because we're finding the area of a trapezium. That will give me 200 metres. Here part B, we just have a rectangle. So from 60 to 80, that's going to be 10, this length here. And this length here will be 20. So 10 times 20, which gives you 200 metres. In the final section, we see here from 80 to 100, we're going to have the distance is 10 plus 30 times the number of seconds that is, it's 20 divided by 2. So that gives me 400 metres. So the distance for change of constant speed is going to be 200 plus 200 plus 400, which is 800 metres, which means the time that in the second journey that we had a constant speed of 60 kilometres per hour will be 5,200. That comes from doing 6,000 minus 800. The total journey was 6,000. For 800, we had a change from the constant speed. So it's 5,200 divided by the constant speed, which is 30, because we're doing distance. Time is distance divided by speed. So that gives me 173 1/3 seconds. Therefore, the total time for the second journey is going to be the 50 seconds plus this, which is 173 1/3, which gives me 223 1/3 seconds. So the change of speed difference or the difference in time for the journeys is 223 1/3 minus 200, the time taken for when we've travelled the whole 6 kilometres at 30 metres per second, which gives me 23 1/3 seconds. So it will take 23 1/3 seconds longer to do it when we have the roadworks. I hope you've understood, and I thank you very much for watching the video.